Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45.
Look in the middle, I wanna, yeah. Look in the middle, I wanna, yeah. Look in the middle, I wanna, yeah. Look in the middle, I wanna, yeah.
can't really say they do much, but other than the balloons.
Alright.
That's really rock and roll. Let's see. We'll set the station up. It's really rock.
And my turn to roll. So, station ID, first box.
First opening night, this is great. This is
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give the Newcastle a try. They're a small town forever. Look around.
Is a Newcastle tradition. Customers continue to get excited about the high quality and superior taste of all their scrumptious sweet treats, and they come back time after time. Go ahead and treat yourself and your family and friends. You too will keep coming back to May's Donuts for more. May's Donuts is now located at 2406 Wilmington Road in Shannock Township. Open 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call 724-944-5968. That's 944-5968.
Elham's for one great dining experience.
Whenever I see this, like, my brain just automatically goes to
What's inside? Come on in and take a look at the menu. There's many barbecue delights. Ribs, chicken, and much more. Salads of every kind. Sides that'll tempt your appetite. And we have eat-in or take-out at Big J's Hurricane Grill. Maureen and Big J say everybody is welcome. Barbecue delights. Ribs, chicken. It'll tempt your appetite. And we have eat-in or take-out at Big J's Hurricane Grill. Maureen and Big J say everybody is welcome. Barbecue delights. Ribs, chicken.
Get off my screen.
thank God you're here.
At Big J's Hurricane Grill, Maureen and Big J say everybody is welcome. Barbecue delights. Ribs, chicken.
It's going one inside the other. Screen.
Thank God you're here.
Big J's Hurricane Grill, Maureen and Big J say everybody is welcome. Barbecue delights. Ribs, chicken. Big J's Hurricane Grill, Maureen and Big J say everybody. Everybody. Barbecue delights. Ribs, chicken.
I'm gonna have that in my head today.
You're gonna screw up, you're not gonna be on. Stop. Nothing's clicked there. Nothing's gonna be on.
Something McDonald's person did. What's that?
Stop.
Can I take your order?
Can I take an order?
That's one Big Mac, one Super Fry, one apple pie.
Can I take an order?
That's one Big Mac, one Super Fry, one apple pie.
There we go. Just do what everybody else in here does. Just send it off to him. He said, you pick it.
Hey, there's no way you can screw this up. I said, you know what?
I'm not the one worried about screwing it up. It's this. There we go. Just do what everybody else in here does. Just send it off to him. You pick it.
Hey, there's no way you can screw this up. I said, you know what?
I'm not the one worried about screwing it up. It's this.
The marching band is under the direction of Mr. Nick Yoho and assisted by Mr. John Armcraft. Drum majors this season are Raymond Chapel and
Let Hurricane Band pick up the sound right now. And there you can see the tunnel formed by the students as we get ready to take a look at this edition of the 2018 Red Hurricane, and they'll be wearing the red tonight. Shaler in the blue trousers with the white shirts, blue helmets. I've seen these uniforms for the first time, and I like the red. I usually am not a fan of all one color, but these things look really sharp, and I can't wait to show them to you as we wait for the Canes to come out, band in their traditional ends. Things looking good. We ate good before the game, and stop by our sponsors after the game. They'd love to see you. We're multitasking here as we do everything. Please feel free to share. We've had some Facebook sharing, but if you text them, we get it on all of ours as soon as they're out, using any satellite TV that you have. Press the on-demand button, go to the apps, and once you go to the apps, click on YouTube and NCTV45, and we'll be glad to have you along. Everything turning up exactly right tonight. I'd like to thank Nadine back at the studio, doing an excellent job, and Dustin, great to have you along.
Wide receiver number 1, Drew Cox. And running back number 3, Josh Thomason. And tight end number 5, Payne Proud.
Number 5, Payne Proud.
And wide receiver number 10, Dante Burnett.
Wide receiver.
And tight end number 34, Markel Kelly. And running back number 14, Will Blackshear. At fullback number 43, Devin Sands. At tackle number 61, Braden Bailey. At guard number 74, Nick Pepa. At center number 76, Josh Bartley.
Josh Bartley, 76. Feel free to send us.
At tackle number 78, Antonio Ryan.
78, Antonio Ryan.
At guard number 79, Bernie Fabian. And quarterback number 4, Donovan Crockett. The Red Hurricanes are coached by Joe Coward. And here are the rest of your Newcastle High School Red Hurricanes.
And here come the Canes.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to have a moment of silence. The Red Hurricane family lost their number 1 fan this past week in Mr. Joe Glenn. He was a season ticket holder for 73 years. Since 1952, he had seen 670 straight games, sit home and fan. He kept stats for junior high, JV, 9th grade. Thank you. And now it is time to honor America and our veterans the ones who have passed, and the ones who are still fighting for our freedom. Will everyone please rise for the playing of our national anthem, and please remain standing for the playing of the Newcastle High School alma mater. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Captains tonight for Shaler, Matt Benzo,
And in midfield,
Brendan
it's in there, red.
Joe Kramer,
Titans, white shirts, blue trousers.
and Jeffrey Glenn.
We're glad to have you along the NCTV45 network. Canes are going to
Newcastle will receive
ago, and we wanted to make sure everything's turned up. And I appreciate that as we get, and we always hear from them back in the office. And they make me look good. I want to thank Nadine for letting me know. And if you want to give a text back, Nadine, that's fine. Kings go out to receive, and kicking off from the 40 will be the Shaler Titans. Canes moving towards the north end zone. Shaler defending the north end zone, and when on offense, Shaler will be driving towards the southern goal. Now, set for kickoff.
Back deep for Newcastle, Dante Burnett
Dante Burnett's back for the Canes.
and Drew Kopp.
Ball hit on the 40 and driven back and out of the end zone on a single bounce. And that's some 5'8" kicking right there. He almost booted it out of the entire end zone on a fly. And it hit really, really deep. So let's check out what the Canes are going to do on offense. Out come the Canes. Titans will go 4-man front, 2 to the far side. Ball bobbled for a second and picked up close to the first down.
Donovan Crawford on the carry.
It will be 2 to the far side, 1 near side, and a 1 back set. Now, 4 down linemen for the Titans. Inside handoff, and there goes Josh.
Donovan Crawford's handoff is taken by Josh Donaldson.
Josh with a
Donaldson brought down by Brennan Field. Donaldson picks up the first down. It'll be first and 10 Newcastle at their own 39-yard line.
First and 10 from the 39. Shaler up with their 4-man front, and Payne Proud picking up some great yardage there. Pass from Crockett. And ball will rest on the 46. Canes on the move. Canes break the huddle. Substitution in for the Titans. 1 to the near side, wing on the near side, 2 back set, and a fumble. And the Titans recover.
Recovered by Shaler.
And I was waiting to check out the sign from everybody. And
first and 10 Shaler.
it'll be first and 10 Shaler.
At their own 42-yard line.
Shaler sends 2 to each side with a 1 back set. Canes in a 4-man front. Snap inside handoff, and he picks up 3. We'll make it 2nd and 7.
Jaworski's handoff, taken by Joe Gruber. Brought down by Nick Pingle. Pick up a 1, 2nd down 9.
They're going to call it 2nd down and 9. Looked like he picked up the extra yard there. But we'll take Mr. Pia's word for it. Quarterback keeps up the middle and
Jaworski on the keeper.
gets down. They're going to mark that on the 48. Just shy of the 49. Making it 3rd down. And that's going to be about 3.5. Ball back, pass, complete for a first down, and up to the
This Northeast pass is complete to Brennan Pugh. Brought down by Josh Stolzen and Drew Koch. Pass is good for a big first down. First and 10 Shaler at the Newcastle 40-yard line.
First and 10 for the Titans. Both offenses moving the ball. Kane's guilty of that turnover. Ball resting on the 40.
Good job.
And we got motion on the Titans. It's going to back them up 5 yards. And that's always a drive killer. It can really nail you.
Illegal procedure against Shaler.
Up to the line, 2nd and 15, 1st and 15. Down markers wrong on the field. Pass out of bounds.
His Northeast pass falls incomplete. Brings up second down 15 for
I'd
Shaler.
like to thank Mr. Shaler for operating our camera tonight, as he's doing an excellent job in community television alive and well in Newcastle. 2nd and 15.
Don't watch screen.
8:55 on the clock. Just joining us, no score. One to each side for the Titans in a one-back set. They've got everybody in tight on the line. Kane's with a 4-man front, brings the outside linebacker. Pass down and caught and dropped. And he went with a catch. And
Northeast pass is complete to Brennan Pugh.
dropped the ball. And it was clear from this side that the ball was dropped, and you'll be able to watch that tomorrow. But the official shielded
First
as
and
the
goal
ball
for Shaler at
bounced
the Newcastle
up in
10-yard
the
line.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 10 for the Titans. 8:46 on the clock. And flag thrown. I believe that's going to be motion again on the Shaler side of the ball. That'll back them up 5 yards. Make it 1st and goal.
Illegal procedure against Shaler.
Tough break for the Canes on that pass, as the ball bounced, shielded away from the play was the official. There was no, I don't believe there was any way you could tell the ball hit the ground. Back to pass. Here it is, fade, and it's caught for the score.
The Northeast pass is complete to Justin Zavino for the Shaler touchdown.
6-0 as the Titans draw first score. And they'll line up for the extra point. Snap, ball's down, kick away, and hits the upright and bounces over. And that's 7 for the Titans on a drive that is
8:40 left to go in the first quarter. The score is Shaler 7,
will be
Newcastle 0.
Hello, folks. Angelo Parada for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food, and on the south side on Mill Street, Ferrone Brothers with pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine. Okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45 sent.
Come dine with us.
us. Come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Italian Villa today.
Earnings kick taken by Dante Burnett. Knocked out of bounds by Robo Tortilla. Henry Marker on the play.
As we take a look and
illegal block by Newcastle.
Try and help you out of this type of darkness. Block in the back.
Newcastle takes over, first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
By the Canes. We apologize for the picture.
Target handoff taken by Josh Donaldson. Brought down by Brandon Barnett. Pick up of 2, second down 8.
And second down 8 for the Canes. As we get back to getting everything to normal. Third and out of the hands.
Back to punt, Beans Senchak.
Beans and Senchak back to punt.
Senchak's punt rolls out of bounds.
And I think we're back to normal.
We have a dark green Honda Accord, plate number KLK 9368. You are parked in a handicapped spot with no placard or plate. You must be moved or will be towed. Thank you.
We have our picture back, and we're checking back at who
Joe Brewer on the carry.
Yep, everything cool.
This is that little brought down by Richard Anderson.
Petey Anderson brings down the Titan carrier, and it's going to make it second and 5. 6:45 in the first period. Titans up 7-0. They break the huddle, send 2 to the far side, and I formation. Second back through, gets a couple. That's going to be about a yard short. But there is a penalty marker on the play. Thanks Donnie Brook for enjoying high school football on NCTV45.
And Shaler at the Newcastle 26-yard line.
Back to pass. Will be lining up here the extra point.
Verdict into the attempt the extra point for Shaler.
Snap is down, kick up and away, and good. And with 6:02
Verdict scheme is good.
left in the first, it's 14-0 Titans. We'll be right back.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play.
Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. To an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 72.
And after the penalty, ball moved up to the 45. This is sure to go out of the end zone after we watched that first kick. And that's a 15-yard penalty on the Kings. Ball sails into the end zone and
Verdict scheme goes into the end zone.
will be brought out to
Newcastle will
the
take over. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Killer Bees 270, thanks for coming along to high school football. And let's get our color in there a little bit as night draws near. You know, it's funny because as you start through the football season, you start adjusting for that darkness quite early. First and 10 for the Kings, who put two to each side, and whistles blow, and timeout goes to the Titans.
Timeout.
Now, with that timeout, we're going to take this break.
We would like to thank our maintenance crew, Charles Rochero, Jack Koza, Steve Seeley, and Jason Masello, for the hard work they put in these past 2 weeks to make this night possible. Once again, a special thanks to our maintenance crew.
Is a restaurant. But
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Holy snowman, it's the Turf Bar. Home of great sandwiches, appetizers, tacos, you name it, they have it at the Turf Bar. It's just the right food. You'll enjoy those special drinks. They're there too. And get that nice cold beverage, relax, enjoy. If you ain't there, you should.
Recovered by Matt Bendo of Shaler.
As we got back from break, Canes cough up the ball, and it's Shaler's ball inside the 20.
First and 10.
Pass over the middle and falls incomplete.
As Gorski's pass to Matt Bendo falls incomplete. Brings up second down and 10 for Shaler.
Up by 14. King is guilty of 2 turnovers and some costly penalties. Shaler up to the line, 2 to the far side, 1 near side, 1 back set, and there's the snap. Inside handoff to the fullback, and nothing.
Gorski's handoff is taken by Joe Kremer.
Bring up third.
Kremer brought down by Nick Peckel.
Shaler brings the the huddle, sends two to the far side, one near side with the one back set, looks left, caught, and that is
First pass complete to Brother Jim.
Steps out at the 9.
Jim was knocked out of bounds.
And I believe that's going to be first and goal for the Titans.
First and goal, Shaler at the Newcastle 9-yard line.
Ball rests at the 9, 5:08 on the clock. Two to the near side, two to the far side. Quarterback keeps, and he's brought down for a 1-yard loss.
Brought down by Devin Sands.
.424 on the moving clock. 2nd and 10 for the Titans. Canes in red, and the Titans, the blue, dark blue trousers and the white shirts. One to each, one to the far side and snap over the middle.
Pass is broken up by Drew Cox.
By Reed Cox, who came in the middle just about the ball away in the nick of time. He almost threw the wheel there, and that was a tremendous play, knocking the ball away.
Brings up 3rd down and 10 for Shaler at the Newcastle 10-yard line.
And they sent the tight end straight down the middle. Almost looked something like the New England Patriots. Now, they're sending two to the far side, one to the near side, pass, caught in the end zone.
Jaworski's pass is complete to Brandon Pugh in the end zone for the Shaler touchdown.
And they'll line up for the kick. Ball down, kicked up and away, and with 4:15 left in the
First number extra point is good.
It's
with 4:15 left to go.
1-0.
In the first quarter, the score Shaler 21,
We'll be right back.
Newcastle 0.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Germani's Jewelers in downtown Newcastle since 1947 at 39 North Mercer Street has watches, giftware, and much more.
And wait, now featuring John Wynn Jewelry, 50% off.
Mariana Jewelry made in Israel. Germany.
Shaler 21, Newcastle
Pegley,
0.
pasta and more. When you're hungry, pasta.
Newcastle will receive. Lead center. And Drew Cox.
And folks, and after that first drive where they were moving the ball down to the 1, and out come the Canes crossing the 20 up to
Lead center on the return. Knocked out of bounds by Evan Wall.
Canes need to get a score to settle things down. Their offense very capable of moving the ball.
Newcastle takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
24-yard line. First and 10 for the Canes. 4:09 left in the first period. Canes have two to the near side. 4-man front for the Titans. Canes shift, bringing the big guys to the near side. Sweep around and
Nice Robinson on the carry.
ball will be spotted.
Brought down by Joe Kremer.
Be first and about 14 for the Canes. Canes will send two to the front. We're going to take this break.
Your family castle.
Pinella Brothers, 1702, Washington Center Physical Therapy. Professional physical therapy.
And
Dean Suncheck.
being confirmation, Sinchek hits it. And ball sails back to the 35-yard line. Fair caught, and that's where
Fair catch by Brennan Pugh.
take over with 2:54.
First and 10 Shaler at their own 35-yard line.
Back at the home office, that was on front.
And towards his handoff taken by Joe Kremer.
And looks to pick up two. But he rolled out
Brought
to
down
the
by
40.
Dean Suncheck.
And I'm looking
And
at
Brady
where he
Anderson.
spotted. Ball spotted on the 37. Second and 8, 2:31. I formation. First back through, gets it, and takes it to the 40.
Legorski's handoff taken by Jake Miller.
At the 2-minute mark in
Miller brought
the
down by
first
Brady
period.
Fabian.
You just joined us.
Number one, you got 21 personnel.
They're going to give him an extra yard. It'll make it 3rd and 4.
Here's up third down and 4 for Shaler at their own 41-yard line.
Looking as the first period seems to have gone on and gone on and gone on. The reason for that is the penalties and mistakes committed by the Canes.
No, there's only one.
Well, it looked like it wasn't going to be, and it just happened. One to each side, back to pass, rolls to the near side,
Legorski's fastball.
and as the pass went out, number 14 in the vicinity, and they're going to call intentional grounding on the Titans.
Intentional grounding against Shaler. Brings up fourth
I wasn't
down.
sure what they were going to say on that. It was 1:25 left in the first period.
Right, back to punt.
Tell
Back game for Newcastle, Dante Burnett.
do it and get up. He's in the seat. Sing!
And there's the snap, kick away, and
It'll be first and 10 Newcastle at their own 40-yard line.
run, and that was just what the doctor ordered. Crossing midfield, and there he goes. Round left end and for Crockett. They're going to move the chains, block the spot as everybody
First down for Newcastle. First and 10 Newcastle at the Shaler 30-yard line.
and getting a score here would be really great for the Canes to close out the quarter only down 21-7 and kind of withstanding the worst. One goes to the far side, two back set. Wing is on the near side, and there goes Josh up the middle.
Josh Hamilton on the carry.
Call it 6 yards. Ball on the 24. Canes come up to the line. One near side, Wing right side. And inside handoff and fake and pull back right up to the 21. That's going to do it for the first quarter.
Right down by
nothing. And
that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Shaler 21, Newcastle 0. Don't forget the visitor concession stand. Still stand over here on the visitor side. And the first grill burgers and hot dog. The Newcastle football visitors. And stop over at cheerleading boosters table. First to the Newcastle seat cushion.
Call 724-654-20.
Take a chance on a $1,000 worth of gift card.
Testing on the 22. Second back. Rush 31. 20 from the 20.
1 and 2.
So second and 12. And running right side and inside.
Josh Thomason on the carry. Brought down by Joe Cromer.
West corner of the 9-yard line. Down the road, and the ball comes into the end zone for the score for the fireworks at Taggart Stadium. I think when they came up to the line, they were concerned about what the problem was, and we could see up Duchesne Street over towards Acorn fireworks in the distance.
Cartwright into the
Cartwright comes in to kick the extra point. Ball is down, kick is up and away, and 21-7 as we get to that second period. We'll be right back. Take a step back in time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have hard snacks, all kind of toiletries and health and beauty aids that will make you feel better. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-644-8100.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle. If you want to score big, then get over to Shenango Auto Mall. George Diaco, General Sales Manager, and his experienced staff will be glad to talk to you about all the amazing used car deals from their huge inventory. Lifetime powertrain warranties, extended warranties, and guaranteed credit approval. They have a body shop and full detail shop. It's not your normal used car line. They also buy cars.
Right down by Andy Ricardo.
And here we go. Kings need to get a stop. 10:05 in the second. 21-7 if you're just joining us. And one to this side, one to the far side for the Titans. Flag thrown. And I believe that's going to be illegal procedure.
Clean Smith. Get on the field. Put it on the field.
Backing it up 5 yards, making it first and 15 from the 25. 10:05 on the clock. And it's 21-7. Canes with the lead. Breaking the huddle and up to the line, one to each side. One back set. Back to pass. Now scrambling towards our side. And pass thrown and caught. And incomplete as he walked it. Just enough. And
She's pass is incomplete.
Great ball on ball resting on the 25 and looking to throw downfield and
There's Mercy's pass at their own 42-yard line.
if you guys have any score to the near side flag thrown 9:19 on the clock. Titans will get backed up 5 yards, and it'll be first and 15. Teams looking to get a stop here, possibly get another score and be down 7 at the half.
And Joey gonna get more than this. He's too far.
To this side, and hand off.
The Northeast handoff taken by Evan Walsh. Walsh brought down by Markel Kelly.
It's second down and 16. Ball started on the side. That one back set again. That's a
Penalty marker on the play.
That's a closing.
Offensive pass interference against Shaler.
Let's see what the decision is. Ball resting on the 35. And block ball just outside the corner. We'll call it the corner. Rolling to far side.
Northeast pass is complete. Brennan Field, penalty marker on the play.
I believe he was out of bounds when he hit him. And that's going to be a tough call for the Canes. And those two mistakes have been characteristic of this first half. Canes, when they're have the ball and they're moving,
There's an foul against Newcastle.
it's 15 yards. Puts the ball on the 49. And makes it third.
Third down and 3 for Shaler at their own 49-yard line.
Big time play here for the Canes as two come to the near side. Timeout, Shaler.
Timeout,
We're
Shaler.
going to take this timeout.
Joey's gonna get to the middle of the field.
Take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street.
If you want to score big, then get over to Shenango Auto Mall. George Fiacco, General Sales Manager, and his experienced staff will be glad to talk to you about all the amazing used car deals from their huge inventory. Lifetime powertrain warranties, extended warranties, and guaranteed credit approval. They have a body shop and full detail shop. It's on your...
Jaworski's handoff is taken by Joe Kromer. Kromer brought down by Paige Brow.
Brow brings him down, and it's close to the first down. Ball resting on the 49. I believe they had to get to the 48, making it 4th and 1. Up to the line come the Titans. Fourth and 1, and
Jaworski's handoff is taken by Jake Miller.
To the first down.
Miller stopped by.
Depend on the spot.
Markel Talley.
I'm going to call it a first down right now without the measurement. And they move the chains.
Shaler at the Newcastle 48-yard line.
7:26 on a moving clock. 1st and 10. Ball resting on the 48. Shaler up to the line. I formation. 2 to the far side. And straight ahead.
Jaworski's handoff is taken by Joe Kromer. That was brought down by Steve Anderson and Rocco Robinson.
Up to the line comes Shaler. 2nd and 4. On the inside that I formation. First back. Nothing doing as the Canes able to shut that down. Ball will rest on the 43-yard line. Shaler needing to get to the 38. And out of the pocket. Start moving and not make any mistakes. On the 35 are these messages.
Mouth-watering cats will has to know that.
Illegal procedure against Newcastle.
Have to get to the 35. Pass over the net. 45. Break will be right back.
1 North of Mercer Street to give that sweet sound.
36.
Pick up the weight, 2nd down.
Lundy.
What's he doing? Hey, Prowl. Penalty marker on the play.
Penalty, that's going to be against the Canes. put the ball on the 23-yard line with a minute 50. And instead of the Canes pushing across the score, right now it looks like it could be the Titans.
Name's got a plus, Johnny.
2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Guy in the slot on both sides. Pass caught at the 10 to the 8.
It's complete to Justin D. Sabato.
1:32 on the clock. Ball spotted at the 9-yard line.
Brought down by Trey Kimbrough.
Given the kicking game, you know they're well within range. Power I, one to the far side, and through and down, and it looks like
Taken by Joe Clemmer. Clemmer gets into the end zone for the Shaler touchdown.
7.
Brandon Burdick does have the extra point.
We'll have the bands on at halftime as the lineup kick is up, away, and good.
Shaler 28, Newcastle 7.
Warranties and guaranteed credit of road in Shenango Township. Call 724-698-7304.
To take over with the
pass is complete to Dante Burnett 3.
procedure against the Canes. That's going to back them up 5. Put the 28-7. Flag thrown.
Boundary flag is incomplete. Penalty marker on the play.
Right side, ball knocked down.
Crawford's pass was incomplete.
6.3 on the clock. As I'm multitasking as things go on, I'd like to say hello to everybody watching at home on the NCTV45 network. 3 to the far side, 1 near side. Josh carries the ball over the 40 and
Josh Olsen on the carry.
down to the 34.
Brought down by Brandon Burnett.
And timeout called by the Canes. Ball rests on the 34. It's 3rd and call it 4. We're going to keep it here. It's been one of those first halves where Newcastle on the verge of moving and then something out of left field happens. Even when they scored the touchdown, there were fireworks about 4 streets down. It was remarkable, to say the least. Canes will have to cross the 30 for the first down, but they're 34 yards away from pay dirt with 38 seconds on the clock, and a score would sure be nice, as it's 28-7 right now. Canes have 2 to the near side. The slot is not being watched. He's way back. Pass over the middle of the field.
Coming fast, falls incomplete, and runs 8%.
Falls incomplete.
If you can do that, you can make anything happen. Despite everything, I believe that people are truly good at heart. Deli West. Favorite sponsors, Janelle Cuglieri and Amanda Hawley. Favorite sponsors, Scott Albert. Silverline sponsors, Kathy Dudley and Christian Suki. And drumline sponsor, Phil Navarro. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Emily Ehrenberger and Michael Lavella. Dance team captain Stephanie Andrus and Elisa Gabriel. Major captain Lydia Valentine. Silverline captain Rachel Phillips. Drumline captains Nick Bennett and Ethan Sherlock. Tonight's soloists were Luke Price and Michael Peck. The band thanks you for your kind attention this evening. We would also like to thank our band boosters for all of their hard work and dedication.
halftime. Both bands put on an outstanding performance. And I'd like to congratulate both groups. And a little reminder about that farmer's market tomorrow. You're going to want to stop by for that. Now we're going to take a break. We're going to go to our sponsors and we'll be back with the second half really quick.
Special thanks to Little Johnny's 2 downtown, who provided funding for this program.
If you want to score big, then get over to Shenango Auto Mall. George Fiacco, General Sales Manager, and his experienced staff will be glad to talk to you about all the amazing used car deals from their huge inventory. Lifetime powertrain warranties, extended warranties, and guaranteed credit approval. They have body shop and detail shop. It's not your normal used car lot. They also buy cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shenango Auto Mall is located at 2515 Alvin Road in Shenango. Call 724-698-7304.
046.
The Perkler Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door.
And now get us your tickets for your 50-50 drive.
Sweet soaps.
Tonight's drawing worth $375.
It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's
The
yours
winning
to
number
explore.
782-796. 782-796. If you have this ticket, go to the Newcastle Football Boosters tent on the Division Street with the grill. That will be the blue tent down
This
in the
place
end
looks
zone.
so familiar. Everyone in
Once again, the winning number for the football basket is 371-046.
Right in downtown
And for the
Newcastle.
50-50,
Look at those
782-796.
Yes, it's
Pick
Joseph's.
both prizes up
and Sons
at the
Sales and
Newcastle
Service.
Football Booster at the blue tent in the end zone.
Newcastle has lawnmowers of every type. Zero turn country clippers, Bainey USA, 42-inch to 54-inch cut. Batteries by Oregon. They'll service at your home or their shop. Service specials start as low as $69. Call Jim Micko and Sons, 724-652-69.
Losing a loved one is difficult, and the grief it puts on your family can be troublesome. Ed and Don DeCarbo Funeral Home and Cremation Incorporated strive to make the hardest time for you and your family a comfortable one. They can accommodate for large gatherings to smaller, private viewings and memorial services. They've been serving the area for over 50 years. Ed and Don DeCarbo Funeral Home and Crematory Incorporated, 941 South Mill Street, Newcastle, and 3000 Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township. Website, DeCarboFuneralHome.com, or call 724-658-47. If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Today's programming furnished by a grant from Shaler and Carney Florist on Mill Street in Newcastle.
Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 72.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Funding for this program furnished by Mary's Turner's Day Spa, Wilmington Road in Shannick Township, Newcastle. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2530. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. A special thanks to the YMCA for caring about the Lawrence County community in Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Today's program furnished by funding from
Shaler will receive. Start the second half.
Okay, and we're back. And wanted to get those sponsors in there real quick. And that works. And as we get a little organized here, kick sails down to the 10-yard line, whistles blow, and everybody's making a transition. Shaler called fair catch. As whistles blew, and ball set down on the 10.
Shaler takes over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
As we enjoy the post position, and
Gorski's handoff was taken by Joe Cromer. Cromer brought down by Bean Senchak.
And it'll be second and call it 8. Post position, and everybody comes student body right and tackle back. The line of scrimmage, making it 3rd and 8. Just joining us, 28-7. Shaler with the lead. And that's the post at Taggart Stadium, right in the middle of your screen. Ball marked on the 13. 3rd and 8. Coming from the outside on the blitz, and they got him on the 1.
Down by Payne Brown.
Payne Brown coming off the corner, and he was coming like a freight train. And ball, they place it on the 2. And it looks, if we take a look down here, it looks as almost like he's standing on the end line, and wow. Ball, I'm surprised on both of those they haven't thrown a flag. Once you call a fair catch, you can't run with the ball. Ball put down on the 50.
Newcastle takes over
very,
on first
very
and 10
close
at the Shaler
to the
49-yard line.
9:58. Canes in great field position. 49 yards away from that score to make it a 2-score game. And don't think the Canes can't do that, as they've been able to punch it down. With no problem. And there's a whistle and timeout called. We're going to keep it right here. And I'm going to take a drink of lemonade.
Timeout, Newcastle.
Wow. Ball rests on the 49. And 49 yards away from pay dirt. And Canes need to score real quick. Always good to hear from the people back in the office, keeping things straight on NCTV45. Great job to Dusty and Nadine. Back to pass, screen pass over the middle, and
August pass. John Thomason, ball is incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10. Play comes in from Coach Cower. Two to the far side. And we got a wing on each side. Inside fake handoff. And Crockett scrambling across the 50. Okay, and up to...
Donovan Crockett on the keeper. Brought down by Blake Kucharski.
That'll make it 3rd and call it 6. Because they're going to have to get across the 40, almost to the 39. And it's going to be a long 6 at that, because the ball just short of the 45-yard line. Nine minutes now on a moving clock. Canes come out, 2 come to the near side. There is a wing on the far side with a 1-back set. The motion comes towards us. The ball rolls down through the legs and tackled the 43-yard line. And there's a flag on the play. And let's see what the call is. Illegal procedure against the Canes.
Illegal procedure against Newcastle declined.
And that's declined. It will be a punt situation. And 4th and 18 for the Canes with 8:45 on the clock. Ball bounces and rolls out at the 39.
Next had his punt, rolls out of bounds.
.38 on the clock.
Shaler won't take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Shaler Two to each side. And hand off the middle.
Jaworski's handoff is taken by Joe Kremer.
Drew wants to come on.
Kremer brought down by Brayden Bailey.
Give Crockett time. He wants to come out.
And here comes Shaler up to the line. Two to the far side, two to the near side, snap low, but inside handoff, gets back to the line of scrimmage and then picks up two. Going to make it 3rd and 6.
Brought down by Robert Robinson.
Regular, no.
Ball rests on the 44. First down is the 50. And Shaler breaking the huddle. Canes need a stop. Two go to the far side. One's in the slot position, and same look on the near side. Out and rolling and twisting and turning up to the 48. He's going to be 2 yards short of the 7-12 in this third quarter. Clock is running. And on 3rd and 2, the Titans go to punt. We're under the 7-minute mark.
Don't jump!
And as you can hear, don't jump. Here's the snap back, punt, off the side of his foot. And ball rolls out and stops on the 30-yard line. After it came off the foot, looked like it wasn't going to go past the 50, and then they got that extra roll. And now, with 6:34 on the clock, Canes will have to come out and move the ball. They need a score in the 3rd. And Canes send one to the far side. Two-back set. The lead is on the far side. Inside handoff. There goes Josh. And up to the 39. And well, about 1 yard short of the first down. Called 2nd and 1. And it is a long one, possibly 2. Inside handoff again, Josh carrying the mail across the 40 down to the 43. That's a first down. As I take a look at my daughter cheering, as all the cheerleaders are out tonight. Great community night here at Taggart Stadium. Ball on the 43, snap. They roll the right side down, comes back to the middle, Dan skips back to the line of scrimmage for Crockett. And that play didn't have really anywhere to go.
We do have winners
2nd and
for both
9.
prizes.
I haven't changed the down marker in your bottom right hand side of the screen, but now they did it. Inside handoff, there goes Josh up the middle and getting out
Picks
to
up
the
first down for
46.
Newcastle, brought
That's
down
a
by
first down.
Brennan Pugh. Once again, we do have a winner for the 50-50 in the Newcastle football basket.
is to hang on to the ball. They need to cross that goal line. One to the near side, wing on the near side.
Froggy's handoff taken by Bean Senchak.
Bean Senchak gets
Senchak
back
brought
to the
down by
line
Joe
of
Bremer.
scrimmage, making it 2nd and 10. Second and 10, step back and hand off. There goes.
Bean Senchak on the carry.
He picks up 8. Ball placed. That's kind of a tweener. It's like on the 43 and 42. It's halfway in between the two. Canes must cross the 30. Check that. Must cross the 35. It's between the 37 and the 38. Inside handoff, and that crosses the 35 and flies back as Josh throws
Picks up the first down for Newcastle. Brought down by Colin Harder.
crossing the Taggart Stadium D. Beat me up, Scotty. As 23, Shaler taking a timeout. As the Canes are moving the ball, we're going to keep it right here. The Canes have been able to run the ball on the ground. And make considerable yardage. Josh, as Beansy has become walking back in a deep way, and I mean that as a compliment, and just utterly fantastic. Now, ball's resting on the 23. There is 3:23 left, so it's right now 28-14, and the Canes get a stop early in the fourth quarter. This could become interesting real quick. Canes sending one to the far side. 2 back set. 2 tight ends. Straight ahead and through the middle, inside the 10.
No, he wasn't down.
And as the coach up here, I never saw the knee hit as they mark it.
Little flashing on the carry.
8-yard line.
Brought down by Brennan Fuchs.
3:11. Kings, flag. And I haven't seen anybody move. And called against the
Illegal
Canes.
procedure against Newcastle.
That's at 5 yards. It'll kill you every time. Ball went from the 8 to the 13. Up to the line. 2 back set, 1 to the far side, double tight end for the Canes. And there's
on the play, recovered by Shaler.
There's the thing. You cannot run the ball down the field, get inside the 20, get inside the 10, and make those mistakes.
Right walking behind you.
That is the second time this game that the Kings have seen that type of error cost them.
Payne, he doesn't get paid. He has to get paid. He's not. Who's the right tackle last one? You gotta get with Kane.
It was a last round.
Illegal procedure against Shaler.
That's against Shaler. Put the ball on the 10-yard line. First and 15.
First and 15, Shaler on the 10-yard line.
And that's a
loss of play, recovered by Shaler.
Making it 2nd and 17. One to each side. 2-back set. Drop the ball again. And then shoved inside the 5.
Recovered by Shaler.
And now under 2 minutes.
Make sure he knows he's in the middle.
And with under 2 minutes.
He's in the middle. He don't know. He's
resting on the floor.
He got to be in the middle.
And it's going to be 3rd and 22.
What do you got?
Breaking the huddle, sending 2 to the far side. High formation. Second back through, slowed up, and then stopped at 10. And I think Shaler did that to run some clock.
Brought down by Joey Smith.
Ball resting on the 10. Definitely a punt situation. Standing back on the 45 for the Canes. There's the kick, straight up again. And Shaler, unbelievable how
the whole way back on track.
The ball has gone straight up in the air and rolled Shaler's way each time.
Newcastle takes over 1st and 10 at the Shaler 35-yard line.
Ball's at the 35-yard line for the Canes. Still 48.4 seconds left in the 3rd. Canes can get that score. 2 to the far side. It's just a run away as Shaler puts a 4-man front up, and there goes Crockett up the middle, and he picks up a yard.
Crockett on the carry. Brought down by Adam Willard.
Clock wound again, 35 and counting. 15 on the clock. Canes are going to get this off. Crossing the
Josh Robinson on the carry.
gets it down to the 28. And that's going to be it for the third period.
At the end of the third quarter, what the score is Shaler 28. Newcastle 7.
And get something going.
Third down and 4 for Newcastle. At the Shaler 29. Crawford's handoff was taken by Josh Doubleson. Brought down by Joe Kremer. Brandon Conroy on the carry. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Shaler.
I don't know what to say. As soon as we get in scoring position, cough up the ball. We jump off sides. Newcastle's really beaten themselves. And they beat themselves really badly. As soon as they get close to the ball, it's like a two to the near side. Second back through and
Jaworski's handoff taken by Joe Kremer. Kremer brought down by Bean Setchak.
minutes on the clock. Canes down 3 scores. Yep. And we're going to keep it there as I check back at the office. We've got 2 guys down, and I can't see the numbers right now. Steve Manning right and tackled, and that's the post at Taggart State. 3rd and 8. coming from, and here it looks as almost like he's standing on the end line, and wow. Ball, I'm surprised on both of those they haven't thrown a flag. Once you call a fair catch, you can't run with the ball. Ball put down on the 50.
Newcastle takes over first and 10 at the Shaler 49-yard line.
9:58. Do that.
They only close it again.
No
Shaler.
only promotion against Shaler. And there's a whistle.
Makes it second down and 10.
Timeout.
And Shaler from their own 44-yard line.
We're going to keep, wow. Ball wrestling. Shaler in the huddle with one to each side. Both sides with one to each side. Both sides. Pump formation for the Titans. Kane's come up the middle to try and block it. Kick away, hits at the 50, and then rolls out of bounds at the 49.
Turning punt is down at the Newcastle 48-yard line. The Newcastle will take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Canes, 8:51. And here they come. A nice long run would be real brilliant right now. Two to each side. Snaps low. Comes to the near side. Pass for Crockett in and out of hands.
Crockett's pass. Trey Kimbrough calls it complete.
And I believe he said Kimbrough. Not sure as I check that name. Two to each side, 8:45, second and 10. Snap comes back, Crockett, pass over the middle and incomplete.
Crockett's pass the main drive is overthrown.
And lineman down. Couldn't see the number. I thought it was 78, but I'm not sure. 8:41 on the clock. He's up, walking off under his own power. '76. Looks like got a stinger in his arm. 2 to each side. There's a one-back set. And Shaler dropping. And he's down on the 50s.
Progress pass is completed. Burnett.
That's a big one. Snap back and Crockett over the middle. Caught. Gets away from that guy.
Progress pass complete to Dante Burnett.
Dante Burnett.
Burnett brought down by Ian Stronger.
8:13 and Kings up to the line in a hurry. Ball placed on the 24. 2 to each side. Shaler up in the 40 in front. Gold to the near side. And Crockett takes it across the 20 and out of bounds.
Crockett on the keeper.
Clock stops with 8 minutes, 3 seconds. Ball rests on the 22. Yep, check that. Ball rests on the 17.
Timeout, Shaler.
The wrong stat up on the clock. Procedure against the Canes. Now the ball's on the 22. Banging in third. Second one. Excuse me. There's the inside. Judge Stephen. That's slided to the 20.
Progress handoff was taken by Payne Proud.
Payne Proud getting
Proud brought down by Joe Bremer.
53 on the clock. And boy, that penalty situation really killing the Canes. As every time they get down to the 20-yard line, it's an offsides, it's illegal procedure, it's a fumble. We come to the near side, one to the far side. Back, pass over the middle, and caught down at the 5-yard line.
Progress pass is complete to Trent Kimbrell.
With the catch and Crockett with the steal.
Number 29, Shaler. 6 in the end zone for a Newcastle touchdown.
Seconds. Great score. Those are the fireworks at the stadium.
Brady Cartwright into the attempt the extra point.
Something tells me we're going to be in for a great finish. Kick up and through.
Cartwright's kicking over the extra point. He's good.
13 left.
With 7:13 left in the fourth quarter. The score. Shaler 28, Newcastle 14.
This is possible. This is very, very possible and doable. The Shaler Titans have yet to have a turnover, and the Canes have moved the ball. It's not that they haven't moved the ball, it's that the turnovers or the procedure penalties have hurt them. Now, 28-14, Cartwright should be able to put his foot into this. And Shaler standing down around the 12-yard line at 10. And there's the kick. And recovered. They're going to say that the onside kick and the ball, shit. That was a tough
49-yard line.
as the ball wasn't possessed, as it bounced up at the 50, they called him touching the ball just short of the 50, which gives the Titans the ball. 7:12 on the clock.
Reverse. What's the reverse? Reverse.
And up the middle goes Shaler for a pickup of 7. 7 minutes to go.
Brought down by Dean Senchak.
Called 2nd and 4. Up to the line, I formation. Second back through, carries it over the 40.
Jaworski's handoff taken by Joe Trevor. Trevor brought down by Rocco Robinson. Trevor picks up the first down. First and 10 Shaler.
36.
At the Newcastle 36-yard line.
Ball resting on, they call it 36, looks like 37 to me. And you've got an I formation with the wing on the far side and spread out. Second back through.
Jaworski's handoff.
We're at the 5-minute mark.
Taken by Joe Trevor.
5:53.
Trevor brought down by Rocco Robinson.
Guy for Shaler down. We're going to do a station identification. We'll be right back.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta get them in Newcastle, I'll try. They're a small town forever.
think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County? Then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to see the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
The end's going to be that, right? Who's the right now? Who's the boundary end?
And we're back. Still a guy down for Shaler. He's getting up on his own. And off the side he goes. It's been a very entertaining game. Out come the Titans. 5:48. High formation. Wing. Wing is to the far side. High formation, wing to the far side. They're split out to the far side. It's first back through, and he takes the ball over the 30.
As Gorski's handoff, taken by Jake Miller. Brought down by Payne Prowl.
Payne Prowl takes him down at the 29. Making it 3rd and 4 with 5 minutes on the clock. As the Titans break the huddle and up to the line they come. You have to wonder if they're going to attempt the field goal if they don't make this. First back through, but they made it. They crossed the 25 down to the 20.
Jake Miller on the carry again. Brought down by Lee Senchak.
For
penalty marker on the play.
Penalty marker against the Canes.
Should we say 7?
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Newcastle.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Canes. And the ball goes down to the post. Gotta love that post. And you know, where we sit in the booth, hard as it is to believe, that post, this is the best position because you're only dealing with one post. If we were anywhere else, you'd deal with 2. I carefully engineered this out many seasons ago. High formation for Shaler. And they have a wing to the right and a split out end. And second back through gets it on the track, and he goes rumbling, stumbling down inside the 5 and into the end zone.
Gets into the end zone for the Shaler touchdown.
4 minutes and 4 seconds, and the score goes across the goal line. 34-14. Shaler lines up for the extra point. Snap way high. Back at the 35 and
The Jeopardy is going well.
By
So 4-4, let's go ahead and ball game. The score, Shaler 34, Newcastle 14.
Canes come out to receive. And the two Canes are at the wrong end of the field. And I think Shaler just scored down there. They're both on the wrong end of the field. Time to have a Chinese fire drill, though, folks. Everybody went to, geez, oh man, let's go out for pizza too while we're at it. I could go for a burger at Cedars. Okay, we need one with everything from Coney Island here. As the ball hits, rolls around the 3, picked up, and down inside the 30, and now he's a strip off the sideline to the 20, to the 10, and out of bounds at the 12.
Trent Kidwell on the return.
Kimbrough moves the ball down to the 12, just like that. 250. Kane's out. Play call to the near side. Inside handoff, and there's a face mask. They saw that in one. They saw it in Chute, and they saw it in New Wilmington. When that head goes one way and the body goes another, that's half the distance to the goal. So that'll put the ball on the 5-yard line, or close to it. I want to thank you for watching NCTV45. You're the reason for our success, and the number of views, the number of sharings, the number of things that you've done, it's been spectacular, and I truly thank you. Now, we're going to take and do a station identification. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45.
And we're back. Canes need to punch this in from the 5. Interesting things could happen in 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. Went out to the far side, and there it goes into the end zone.
Gets into the end zone for the Newcastle touchdown. Brady Cartwright into the attempt the extra point.
Right to attempt the extra point. Kick up, away, and it's good.
Cartwright's kick for the extra point is good. With 3:40 left to go in the ball game.
34.
The score, Shaler 34, Newcastle 21.
Seconds left. And you gotta love, I tell you what I've noticed through the years, we've done a lot of games. Something always happens at Packard Stadium, that magic, the game lasts a little bit longer. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. It's going to be interesting to see if the Canes attempt the second onside kick. And what is Shaler going to be doing as far as looking for it? As Shaler comes up with 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. And they really, the 7 guys, as they got guys in the middle of the field. And here we go. Ball kicked onside and recovered by Shaler as he took a hit.
Cartwright's onside kick is taken by Trevor. Trevor shot by Reed Senchak. First and 10 Shaler at their own 49-yard line.
First and 10, ball's at the 49. 3:40. Important to get a turnover here would be just great. Everybody in tight for Shaler. High formation. And they were in there so quick. Cade's in there so quick, he almost took the hand off. And clock stops at 3:30 as everybody gets up. And time out Newcastle. And phenomenal game. Three minutes and 30 seconds left. And interesting to see what Shaler's going to be thinking here on 2nd and 10. Down marker not changed again. I'm going to be on those guys as
Watch the bootleg, watch the toss.
and you know, the question is, will Shaler put the ball up in the air and chance it? Here come Shaler. Canes will show that 4-man front. Ball rests on the 49. And Canes have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys out there. And just out of the arms and picking up the first down is Shaler. What do we have here?
Holding against Shaler.
Holding against Shaler. The key is 7 seconds that came off the clock. That bats the ball up to the 41-yard line. Second, call it at least 20. And one to the far side, wing, and then I formation. Straight ahead for Shaler, and that's nothing doing. Kids are going to have to take a timeout.
Penalty brought down by Devin Sin.
Timeout Newcastle, and the Canes will have no timeouts left, as this is third down. And there is 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Neither team has any timeouts. So you've got a 3-minute finish now coming up. And we got to get by this timeout. And the question is Shaler going to put the ball up in the air, or are they going to choose to keep it on the ground? And there's a 25-second clock. When you take that down, you've got 31. You probably could take it down to 2 minutes if they played this correctly. 2:56 on the clock. High formation, wing to the far side, and tackled for clock moving. Ball resting on the 35. 2:40. And I'll keep you informed here on the clock. 2:33. Pump formation. 2:27. 2:23. 15 on the play clock. There's the kick, up and away. It's a high one. Ball bounces dead at the 42-yard line.
20 is down. And
there's 2:09 on the clock.
42.
So the situation is, if the Canes can score quickly, and I mean like a clap of lightning, this becomes a game with the way these onside kicks have been, okay, and handling the ball. But the Canes need to score very, very quickly. Shaler comes up on defense, and Shaler putting 5 guys on the line. Okay, dropping one back as a 4-man rush, and in trouble, and up to the 47-yard line. As I said, nobody has any timeouts, so they're not going to be able to stop the clock. 149 has everything rolling. 140 back to pass. Pass goes out, caught, and slides on the turf. Down at 43.
Kimball brought down by Justin DeSalato.
As the sticks move. Now, they'll start those once those sticks are set, and clock wound at 132. Trips to the far side, and over the middle goes the Cane receiver, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Steps out of bounds.
121 on the clock. And I'd like to thank my back office people, Dust. I'd like to thank Nadine. Hope to see everybody at the Shenango Union game tomorrow. Trips to the near side, and out goes Crockett running up the middle, and Donovan's at the 20, and one down at the 21.
Crockett on the keeper.
Minute to go. Now, ball's placed, and we're under the minute mark. And he spikes the ball. 34-21. And Canes bring in the play from the sidelines. Break the huddle, and you've got one to each side, and two to the far side, one to the near side. One back set, and Crockett moved to his right. And intercepted in the end zone.
Crockett's pass intercepted in the end zone by
Basically, that's
Shaler.
going to do it. As the ball be placed on the play. A Shaler player down.
All intercepted by Brandon Field.
Up and that's going to do it. Is you can tell Shaler they'll be in victory formation. I'd like to thank everybody along the way for sharing and watching NCTV45 and our high school football first game, Newcastle and Shaler. Tomorrow we'll be on the air taking to Shenango High School as Scotty's and Union visit the Shenango Wildcats, and which proves to be a nice crosstown game. And for those of you people out of town, tune in and watch the Lawrence County football. Remember, we're available anytime on your time. That's going to do it here from Taggart Stadium. Now, let's see when they wind the clock. And I don't believe they'll force Shaler to run another play as clock goes 125 seconds. And Shaler will have to take a knee one more time. And NCTV45, we're available anytime on your time. Shaler comes away with the win, 34-21. And that's going to do it for us here.
And at the end of the ball game, what's the final score? Shaler 34, Newcastle 21. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out this evening. Please drive home safely. The lights will be turned off in 15 minutes.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45.